Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Stepping in, Jacob May. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Jacob May.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Three and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sale into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Carson Fulmer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Easy strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moncada is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bogaerts is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Moncada shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Garcia at second with 2 down. Right over the middle, knee high.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yohan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. .0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Vasquez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Boston strands a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Up next for Chicago, Gilmer Sanchez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. The 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tyler Saladino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Ready for another chance? Jacob May hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Betts coming on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Sanchez at second. May is over at first with one away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And he's safe. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it, off the light tower, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Nunez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tim Anderson would be next. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 3-0. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead this one 5-0. Here's Mookie Betts. These guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Moncada backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The second baseman, number 15.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Fouled away. Pedroia stands at first with 1 out. Outside, 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. May is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Striding in once again, Tim Anderson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 5, Carlos Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gilmer Sanchez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tyler Saladino. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. From the stretch. Popped him up. Sanchez in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Benintendi leads off second with one gone in the inning. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The count now at 2-1. Hey! 2-2.
2-2. Yeah.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and there were two down. Now with the plate, Eduardo Nunez, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
In now, Christian Vasquez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Jacob May. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Jacob May.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Abreu. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
7 runs, just 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball called for strike 2. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Weak chopper up the line. To his right, Nunez. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Yohan Moncada, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 0-1. And it looked like he went out of the zone that time, as this is skied toward the right side of the infield. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Red Sox 1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A bouncer to the left side. Sanchez is up with it. And that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 15.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. Stephen Wright gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Leury Garcia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, Sox.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. Right. 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Nunez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, that was a nice piece of hitting right there. He didn't try and do too much and stayed on that ball and took a knuckleball right back where it came from.
You know, and frustrating too, Dero, as a pitcher, when you make your living off of that knuckleball. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he just rifles this one right back up the middle for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gilmer Sanchez.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And here's Tyler Saladino. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 1 for 4. From the stretch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob May.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacob May. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Anderson over at second. Saladino on at first with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here's the pitch. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The first baseman, number 18, Vince Moreland.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Danny Farquhar will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Danny Farquhar.
Mitch Moreland will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Runner at first here, one man out.
Get him to second.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. As a look, now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Benintendi on second. Moreland at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Anderson is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in and looking for more, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner.
Swing.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Bradley moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Oh, that was a strike.
Come on, Boston. Let's go, Boston.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on top 7-1. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it. Here we go.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short.
Anderson brings it in.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Come on, Red Sox.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Here it comes on 3-0. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
You gotta do better than that.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Three and 0 now. Three and 1 to Martinez.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Dan, I'm shocked he was able to get a knock on that. When it's down that low, you don't know if that's darting in, out, up, down.
Boy, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. Listen, when you're bread and butter and you live and die with that knuckleball and you want to keep it down in the zone and you make a good pitch like that one and it still gets hit for a base hit, that has to make you think a little bit about, hey, maybe I should go back to being a conventional pitcher.
Into the box, Leury Garcia batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Easy strikeout here.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Here's an easy strikeout.
The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Anderson has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Go home, White Sox.
First offering on its way.
Straight.
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
Let's go, Red Sox.
In now, Gilmer Sanchez. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and that retires the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're on top 7-1. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Here it comes, 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, Pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Casilla over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. May moves over, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Up next for Chicago, Tyler Saladino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tyler Saladino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Jacob May. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Go back to Chicago. Swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. High pop-up. Moreland over to his left, and that's the third out. White Sox lead 1. They're on top 7-1. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's set and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Garcia is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Christian Vasquez.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Grounded to short.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carson Fulmer wins his 3rd of the season. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.